There is a war taking place inside every human being. It has no battlefield, no soldiers, no weapons, and yet it may determine more about your life than any conflict happening around you. It influences the risks you avoid, the promises you break, the opportunities you ignore, the habits you repeat, and the person you slowly become. The strange part is that most people never recognize it. They believe they are fighting their circumstances, their lack of money, their environment, their past, other people. But beneath those visible struggles, another conflict is unfolding. A conflict between the part of you that wants to grow and the part of you that wants to remain safe. Between the future you imagine and the identity you already know. To understand this invisible war, you first have to understand the mind that created it. Why can someone understand exactly what they need to do and still refuse to do it? Why can an intelligent person recognize a destructive pattern, continue repeating it, and then feel confused by their own behavior? The answer begins in a world that no longer exists. Imagine standing at the edge of a forest thousands of years ago. The sun is disappearing behind the trees. The air is cold. Something moves in the darkness. You don't know if it's the wind, a harmless animal, or something waiting to kill you. If you assume there is danger and you're wrong, you lose nothing. But if you assume you are safe and you're wrong, you may lose everything. For early human beings, caution wasn't weakness, it was survival. Generation after generation, the minds that protected themselves survived and passed those instincts forward. That ancient protective system still exists inside you today. Only the world around it has changed. The forest became your workplace. The predator became rejection. The unknown became starting a business, changing careers, having difficult conversations, or risking failure. Your life is rarely in danger, but your brain often reacts as though it is. Many people believe the mind was designed to make them successful. It wasn't. Its first responsibility was to protect you. Success requires uncertainty. Protection prefers familiarity. Success demands discomfort. Protection searches for immediate relief. That is why the voice holding you back rarely sounds like fear. Instead, it says, "Wait until you're ready. You need more preparation." Be realistic. Sometimes those warnings are useful, but many times, fear disguises itself as intelligence, and comfort disguises itself as patience. Comfort rarely destroys your future all at once. It simply asks you to delay it. Tomorrow, next week, when life becomes easier, one delay becomes another, until repeated choices begin creating an identity. Every promise you keep becomes evidence. Every promise you break becomes evidence too. Eventually, the mind reaches a conclusion. This is who we are. That is why people don't always act according to what they want. They often act according to who they believe they are. Identity is not always truth. Sometimes, it's simply repetition remembered. That means the invisible war is not just a battle over behavior. It's a battle over evidence. Every difficult decision teaches your mind something about you. Every promise you keep, every boundary you enforce, every uncomfortable action you complete. You are constantly producing evidence for your future identity, not through one dramatic moment, but through repeated choices. History celebrates visible success, the promotion, the company, the championship, but it rarely shows the private decisions that came first. The mornings nobody applauded, the failures nobody noticed, the work completed before confidence existed. That is where identities are built. The invisible war is not won by eliminating fear. It is won by refusing to treat every fearful feeling as an instruction, not by waiting for motivation, but by acting before motivation arrives. When the alarm rings, when the excuse sounds convincing, when nobody would know if you quit, those ordinary moments decide extraordinary lives. Because every decision is casting a vote. One vote for the person you were, or one vote for the person you are becoming. You won't win every battle. No one does. But one lost battle does not decide the war. What matters is the pattern you return to, because your mind is always learning from what you tolerate, what you repeat, and what you choose when no one is watching. Maybe the greatest obstacle in your life isn't a lack of potential. Maybe it's an ancient survival system trying to protect you from a world that has already changed. So the next time fear tells you to retreat, or comfort asks for another tomorrow, pause. Because you are no longer making a simple decision. You are producing evidence. Evidence for the person you were, or evidence for the person you are becoming. If this changed the way you see yourself, there are many more hidden principles waiting to be uncovered. I'll see you in the next one.